Welcome to Hidden Agendas, a game that I just got today. Let me put my hair back so it doesn't look so bad. I'm having one of those bad hair days. It's freaking hot. It's like 77 to 80 degrees up here now. I'm going to be putting on a fan. And we'll be playing an agenda with the tablet. Let's do this.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime, and play the story you want to see.
Whoops. This one's black cherry that I put in my Powerade bottle. I'm taking this one a day of women's vitamins, try to boost my immune system. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, I still have my iced tea and the other one. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn. Stop light. Oh, that light flickering me is bothering me. Yo, I have a little kid ghost in this house. She likes to freaking mess with the light. Since I have one of those LED lights, they're not supposed to flicker. This thing is flickering. Stop! What do you want?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook cop. What's the play?
For the room to cool down?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the
I
box.
figured as much. I'm gonna go with cautious.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
I'll turn on the fan. You're welcome.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
It says look at TV.
Stealth mode. See you there.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay.
Hands up now!
To shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Alright.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
Who's looking at the gun? Oh shit! Don't bitch stepping in water when you know there's electrical cord sitting around somewhere. I'm here to save the person. I'm sorry about the cop. That's my duty, is to save her. His dumbass could have gotten.
Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn,
She
is
looks
guilty.
familiar, though.
Of that, there is no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders
So did the girl
became
from
victims
Until Dawn
themselves.
become
One
this girl?
such hero was Officer Tom
Become a
Nelson,
lawyer?
who died as he and his
Because she
partner
looks
were
awful
making
like
the
the
arrest
character
that
from Until
brought
Dawn.
us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes.
And he looks like the guy
Because
from
he
Mr.
hopes you will
Robot.
see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
That's smart.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
I am Blake Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are on. For the one, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. I mean, that's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marty. Promotion to homicide, medal, works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of the good ones.
Cindy! Cindy!
Morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marty the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary. Pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hidden agenda!
Yeah, shush.
Hold that thought.
I'll pause it.
No, it's okay, don't pause it.
I'm pausing it so you can see. So anyway, while I'm waiting on her, catch you up on family matters. Well, I was supposed to have gone down to Jersey for a surprise birthday party, but it got canceled. So anyway, I just this morning till early last night, it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, freaking I'd seen a picture of my stepfather, my mother, my sister, and my niece Alana in the reflection in the window behind them, sitting on the table is the birthday cake. So they had the party without me.
Wanna know what I'd like to get for the VR?
Huh?
Wanna know what I'd like to get for the VR?
What?
The Jurassic World.
That's new and that's gonna be expensive, but I will try to get it, okay? Alright? And I talked to Tammy now and freaking Grandpa today.
They better make it up to us.
I gave Mom an idea of how to make it up to us.
How?
By having me come down there for the summer.
No! This is my one day to get away from you!
That makes me feel real good.
Sorry.
Seriously. It's bad enough as it is that they had the birthday party without us. And you saying that you don't want to spend the summer with me. What am I, just a bunch of lump of shit that cleans and cooks for you? I thought you wanted to spend time with Mommy. Tammy ain't gonna be around most of the summer because she's going to the Dominican Republic.
She's going to the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, for her summer vacation.
Why is she going there?
Don't ask me. I found this out from Grandma.
She did?
And then guess who else was at the fucking party?
Grandpa.
No. Keon.
Keon said he's not coming because there was a whole big argument.
Well, he showed his ass up.
Well, at least he's not dead to the family.
Mom even said to all of them, where's Jesse, where's Cindy, where's Daryl?
And I wonder how Grandpa answered that.
Grandpa just tried to sideswipe it like normally he does.
What?
He tried to blame Tammy and Alan. And Tammy and Alan are blaming Grandpa.
Of course, it's Grandpa's fault. He canceled it. He's the one who canceled it. It wasn't Tammy, Alan, Alana, or even Aiden who canceled it. It was George.
Exactly.
We all know who canceled it.
And didn't he say that he was going to reschedule it for a later date so we can all have it?
Actually, he said he'd just take me, you and Daryl for one day only to go somewhere.
And now he went and did it behind my back.
Yeah, and that's just cruel.
And he didn't think I was going to see the picture.
Let me guess, Grandpa found out that you saw it?
Yeah, because Mom freaking called me this morning.
Saying, where the heck were you?
No, she saw my freaking Facebook post about how pissed I was. And she got on the phone with George. Now they're having an argument saying that how fucked up that situation was.
Yeah, it was! It was him! He said, oh, I got a promotion, I can't see you all the time. Oh, but you can see Alan, Tammy, Alana, Aiden, Joanne, and Sharon, but you can't see your own granddaughter, your own stepdaughter, and your...
You could have planned it ahead where he could have taken the day off, used a vacation day or something.
And he did, because what else did he spent time with Grandma's birthday? He didn't care about us.
No, they left us out. They left us out. They knew this meant a lot to us.
He has to make it up to me, not just you and me.
And I told him that. I told Mom that, I told Tammy that, and I told George.
Because I know going behind your back was one thing, and I know if I would have gone, that would have still went behind your back.
And I also told Grandpa George, that the fact that you saw the picture and
I didn't. No, I didn't. I never saw the picture.
I'll show you the picture after we play this game, okay? The thing is, I told him you saw the picture and that you're pissed.
But I am! I was talking about how bad it was to everyone in my school. I even talked to Mrs. Weseleski about it, and even she said it was horrible.
Grandma's not disagreeing with us. She said that it's not her fault, don't blame her, but you know what I'm saying? And she did ask Alan, Tammy, and George why we weren't there.
And Alan and Tammy said, well, they were supposed to be invited, but I don't know what happened to them because
she's saying that George canceled at the last minute, and there was no time to pick us up because Tammy had to work Saturday and Sunday until 6.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a pathetic excuse. We all know that's pathetic.
She could have called the day off and said I was sick. You know what I'm saying? Or why couldn't they pick us up Friday and have us stay over at Tammy and Alan's house? Because they're doing that with Grandpa and his wife Bert when they come up from Florida.
Cause you don't know how, and I'm saying this to the camera because I know you're streaming on Facebook too. Grandma, you know how much I wanted to do this. I could show you the dress. I could show you Mommy's dress. We were ready for it. Just Grandpa canceled, and the next thing we know, you guys had a party without us, and that crushed me, and that made me feel like a piece of poo was just left on a pile of stairs, and everybody walked on it.
You felt ostracized, right?
I felt bad. I felt like I didn't care. Like I wasn't part of the family anymore, and that really sucked. That made me think this morning why I should go down there. Why? Because that was so wrong.
And this is coming from a 13-year-old.
That hurt me.
You hurt my daughter, you hurt me. You guys gotta make it up. Now let's get to the game.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on me, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
It's hot out there, I know.
Yeah.
You doing alright?
I'm gonna be a
I
jerk.
thought if Calvary would
Because he is a jerk in the game.
I would keep your distance until all this ancient bullshit blows over.
Headache?
Yeah.
Don't throw IA any bones.
Oh. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
Go get yourself something to drink.
I'm so sorry.
Here.
It's just a little headache.
Get yourself some water or something.
Sorry.
And bring it up here so I can give it to you. Give you the Excedrin. I'll be right back. No. Here. Now I'm going to show you the picture.
You're wearing the one that's here, but
Yeah.
uh-oh, dropped one.
Find it.
No, it's right here. I know where it is. He looks happy to be there.
Exactly. Mom's smiling instead of looking like she's freaking...
And lost a daughter or something.
I know, exactly.
I'm sorry, but I'm not speaking to them until they get their priorities straight.
Exactly.
Because I thought they loved me.
What did I say, Cindy?
Does this computer hates us?
No.
That family hates us.
That I'm getting treated differently from everyone else?
Yeah. And now I'm getting treated like you.
Welcome to the club. Come on, Cindy. Let's get to the game. What?
Yeah, but that's what you got. What do I get out of this? And still a mental scarring?
You have to talk it over with Grandpa when he...
I don't want to see his face. How can a mental split forever because of him? that be good? I don't
There's
care.
nothing down here, Cindy.
I don't care. I just want to settle with you now. Because they're nothing but a pile of poop. They don't even look broken up.
I know, they don't seem broken up in that picture. I know. They didn't look like they were arguing with Alan or anything like they said they would
Or
do.
maybe he's just connected. He just has his military.
Maybe. Maybe.
Because, remember,
Because
you have
Grandma...
to smile during a camera. Because you always tell me, smile, smile. And every time you...
Grandma said that she was not having a good time because of the fact that she was eating late. She didn't even want to be there. This is what Grandma was saying. And then
We
Alan...
can't trust George, but we can't trust her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to go down there to see Grandma. Because the fact that Grandma didn't do nothing. If we don't go, it's like punishing her.
I don't care. It's his fault. I want her to get a taste of what it feels like to be betrayed.
Do it to him, but not her. Okay? Because she did not do anything. She actually was asking for us. You can't not.
Well, you need to tell her that's the way it has to be. That's the real world.
You cannot punch Grandma for something like that.
Yeah,
Because
but
that
I
would be
can't
unfair
stand
for her.
somewhere near him when he never made up to me. He has nothing to do with me. He wants nothing to do with me, or else he'd be asking me all the time for these social events to come over.
You need to talk it over with him. When you're ready to talk to him.
I am never going to talk to him. That was so despicable. I don't even want to see his face anymore. Here I go.
You even told him that.
I want Tammy to pick him up. I don't want to see his face. Because if I'm going to Tammy's car.
And you tell him that. Tell him I'm only going down there. Oh, hi, dear Joe. Come in. I saw you.
Daryl's not here.
Either. Hey, Memphis.
Enemies? Don't forget me. They didn't cancel.
I don't blame my mother because my mom was like that.
Is that the kind of status you need? Okay. I thought you were bitching about me.
No. Yeah. Mom said, oh, I didn't want to be there because it's so late or the club. But that doesn't look like I have every right to be there. Why do I have a right to be angry? I wasn't there, baby. He's joking with you.
been only 44 minutes. Sorry, guys. A friend's over. Okay, had a wedding visit. Okay. Oh, crap, my tablet's dying. Crap. Getting a better tablet soon. Sometime next week.
Gee, thanks, Mom.
Detective Marty, board in my office. Look, Marty, I'm not supposed to comment on ongoing internal affairs investigation. If it starts affecting my best detective.
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but we do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trap was set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. You know, when you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
I'd put him there again. Only next time, I'd make sure he didn't take my partner with him.
Officer Nelson's death was not in vain.
His death was my fault. My mess. Maybe once the trappers push into daisies, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
Got your message. Heading to see a client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
I know how to get what I need. Call you after. Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. Piss around and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas? The orphanage?
We were just kids. I trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty sinner liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did? Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage. Things we'd been through together, who could blame him for killing me?
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. A fox in a hen house. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it. I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam? Now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
Settle down, boy. Take it easy.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay? He's dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Look,
I
that's
just
not what I'm
need
after.
him in
Then
balls.
why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
Finn is not a good man. But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet. Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
I don't think it's my place to make that kind of decision, sir.
I'm sorry, Miss Graves, but Finn has gotten into your head once, and he's doing it again. He's clearly a desperate man, just dredging up anything he can from his past to delay the inevitable. There's just not enough here for me to take any action. Finn stays put. The execution will go on as planned.
Hey, Lana.
No go, huh?
Yeah, Vanstone's mind's made up.
All right. There's one more thing you can do for me.
I feel like you're running out of favors here.
The police and homicide won't talk to me. They think I'm just as bad as my clients. But they'll talk to you.
I don't know. I'm not sure homicide will talk to me either.
It's over in a couple hours either way. For Finn.
Fine. I'll let you know how it goes. And I need a raise.
Then you should have gone into corporate law. Don't you know that crime doesn't pay?
Yeah.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that might be important. I know that's sort of a foreign concept around here.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I'm just covering every possibility. But yeah, I think he's lying. I just don't know how much. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. It didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn?
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze?
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marnie, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next. This is 609. I'm the CFVIP. Open exit on the highway. No park. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Okay. What happened?
Just keep quiet.
He's been torturing me down there.
Who? Joe?
Yeah.
Just go down there.
I don't know. I woke up. Oh God.
Cindy.
Please, help me, please.
What's he doing?
What's
He's
happening?
putting on these weird videos.
Ask him to freaking put on something for you.
He likes torturing me. It's like you and Daryl.
Just go down there and watch something.
I want to see inside this.
Cindy, just go down there.
God damn it! No.
You can watch it on your tablet downstairs.
Okay.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Ben must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was just doing my job.
And how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, Dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competence?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt in all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Anything else we can help you with?
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Cavalry, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know before.
Thank you.
Hey, Grace.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful. Hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect. Call me.
Come on. Okay.
A rat trap. Huh.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim?
This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Ricky, do you want to take a break?
Oh, I'm sorry. This was all ancient history. Staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. A couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged the light fixture with C4.
But he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other two cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all three of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other two? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
The 3rd precinct had problems. Of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
I'm not. Anyways, you might have something.
What's up with you and Calvary?
Now there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
All I ever wanted was to get out of this shithole and join the FBI. As soon as I finally grow the stones to apply for training, guess what that piece of shit does?
No.
Yeah, Calvary just had to stick his nose in it.
What did he do?
He says that I misplaced evidence.
Ouch.
And now there's even a full-blown inquiry. Even when they come up with nothing, it's still an inquiry. It means not above suspicion, and the FBI doesn't want people who are not above suspicion.
It's some hard luck picking.
Hard luck. My father was a hero in the department. My first week on the beat, He eats his gun. That's hard luck. You haven't heard the things that they say about me. Every time I walk into a room, I can feel it. I'm a joke to half these people.
No, I'm sure that's not true.
And there's no use in denying it. Supposed to be crazy, right? Like father, like daughter.
Becky, you're a good cop. Okay, I'm sure everything's going to work out.
Yeah, I wish I could.
This is 125 at the 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone
Why is
here?
it there back up? Normally you would have backup. Never.
Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
There it goes.
Hey, what's going on?
Maggie, it's
What?
not good. The victim. It's one of us.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but a call came in, there was a body. A responder showed up. The body was rigged. It looks just like a trapper murder.
Police. Who? How?
It's cavalry.
What? No, that doesn't... That's ridiculous.
I don't know all the details yet. We're still sorting through the mess. It's pretty rough in there.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like cavalry was indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yeah.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Cavalry's firearm was discharged, full clip, but the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Cavalry's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck. That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. It's really him.
Anything?
Nothing I see.
Becky. I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
I spent the night, or the evening, with Felicity Graves. Going over files.
All night?
Yeah. So?
You know how this looks, right?
What are you saying?
Everybody knows how you two felt about each other, Becky.
Jesus, Carl.
Just be careful. Becky, please.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself.
I'm not saying that.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
It's motive. Becky, we look for motive first thing we do. I just want to rule it out.
Whatever you're thinking, stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I hated cavalry. I hated cavalry, but not like this.
Becky.
This is insane. This just makes things a million times worse. And you're not helping.
Again?
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Thank you. Check through the notes. I'll have to cut it short. Since I have a friend waiting downstairs, I'll do part 2 tomorrow. Where's my controller? I'll see you guys tomorrow.